Hi folks, this is Danny at Bradley James Classics, and I'm going to be showing you around one of our trade-in cars, which I actually think have always been very funky and incredible for a large family, or actually at the prices they are these days, you can almost have one of these tucked away and know that if you're going on holiday, if you've got to get a lot of people somewhere comfortably, a Renault Espace is just, well, it's the weekend vehicle of dreams. This one has a tow bar fitted. It's got a 2.2 turbo diesel engine, which is about 150 brake horsepower-ish. So it goes really well, 6-speed gearbox. And for the sheer size of the car, pretty frugal as well, considering you can carry 7 people in real comfort. And for those who want a car but they want it as their van, you can physically remove the seats out the back, so you end up with probably one of the most comfortable van size vehicles, and they're just very, very quirky but incredibly comfortable. And if you are, as I say, transporting a lot of people around, you probably won't find loads out there which is going to be a lot more comfortable at this price point. And this one has got 107,000 miles. It's a dynamic, meaning it's a high-end specification, half-leather seats, air conditioning, electric windows, panoramic sunroof, which is massive. It's as big as the roof virtually. It's got the roof bars on, and all the usual sort of driving comforts, but being a French car, quirky and brilliant. And for example, this is where you control the heating, as traditionally door and window switches here. You've got your steering wheel here, but all your gauges are digital and they sit in the back. There's no warning lights. The car drives perfectly well. You have a key start. There's your 6-speed gearbox here, gear stick, your half leather seats, and you've got these armrests. And what I wanted to show you is that local to where this car was from, just let me see, what is that, 9,000 miles ago, it had its cam belt done, and there's an invoice here for just, well, £1,557, and that was a main agent has done brake discs. He's done, as I say, the major service, and also a cam belt. So the car has been really well maintained, and considering the value of the car compared to how much that trip to Renault cost, it shows you, I think, that had a good owner. These are brilliant. These are sort of pull down blinds, and on a hot day like this they're really good. Can you see how they fit right in there? You've got them in the back as well, and there they are in the rear of the car. There's that huge panoramic sunroof, which does actually come right back to here, but that's a cover. 3 seats across the middle, 2 seats in the back. You've got these famous little picnic trays which pull out. There's mats as well. You have to sort of clamber into the back here. You pull up this handle, and let me just demonstrate if I can, one-handed. So that pulls up, and you see the space you've got to get into the back, so it's pretty reasonable. And there's 2 seats which adults are going to be very comfortable sitting in. There's those huge roof bars, and there's that big panoramic sunroof. And I'm going to open the back now. These seats fold right forward, and you can see they sort of turn into little tables at the top. And here's those 3 rows of seats right through the back here. So as a people carrier, you don't get a huge amount of space for luggage once you've got it filled with humans, but I'm guessing that's possibly where those roof bars come in, and some sort of roof box probably goes on top. But otherwise, if you do get rid of those rear seats, you've got a huge boot. I think it looks very upmarket and on trend being white, because white cars are pretty much in at the moment, and this high specification model does make driving it a pleasure. There's no known faults. It goes really well. We kind of know where this one come from. It come from a caring owner who's maintained the vehicle very well. High quality tyres in good condition all round. MOT to April 2020, and this one's ready to go. I think these are an absolute hoot to drive. A lot of fun for the whole family sat in there, and there's a tow hook on the back, and no doubt with the size and weight of the vehicle, I assume you could tow something quite reasonably. but I've got this in stock now and she is available to just drive away. Any other questions, please get in touch through the usual channels, but just to recap, it's a 2.2 turbo diesel engine, a 5-speed manual gearbox. A dynamic model means high specification, which does include things like this big panoramic electric sunroof which opens right up. It makes the inside really bright and airy. You've got those half leather seats, electronics for everything, tinted glass, and yeah, she's in very nice order. The body works really good, there's no major damage, and she looks in, well, she really does look the part actually. Full service history, all its original handbooks, which is in this folder here. And parking sensors on the back, I must add, because it is quite a large car, so actually things like that are all good. And I hope you've enjoyed the walk around video. Thanks folks.